Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Emily, and on this channel we talk about disability advocacy and mental illnesses, such as my experiences with anxiety, depression, someone who is legally blind with nystagmus. And today I want to talk to y'all about story time. Really, it's more of a relaxed video, but it does have to do with that whole don't let the idea of not letting anyone tell you that you can't do something, and really not assuming that people's limitations that you may see on paper or in one environment kind of spread across all aspects of their life. Like, they don't live a fulfilling life with hobbies and a family, etc. It's really continuing on with that idea based on experience I had with a medical doctor. So if you would like to hear this juicy details, continue on. And if you don't, well, maybe I'll see you in the next one. I mean, if you would like to hear about something else, please leave that in the comments below. Before we continue, I just want to say two things. My voice, you may or may not be able to hear a difference. I can feel it. It's almost like a raspiness in my voice. I was starting to lose my voice a couple days ago, and it is still slowly coming back to me, so please bear with me. I also want to say that yes, I still am in my daughter's room. Normally she is either at daycare or she is taking a nap whenever I film, but she's actually in this room with me, so if you hear some background noise, it's probably her. She is 1, so she's just in here playing with her toys and her books. I can keep an eye on her and she will just play. So if I do cut any parts of this video out, it may be because I need to step out or I need to help her with something, or just kind of play with her. So anyway, let's get to today's video. So, okay, we go to doctors for different reasons, diagnoses, maybe for checkups or what have you, but we expect them to be knowledgeable in our limitations, our abilities, which I use that term, our abilities, loosely, but they do, every year at the eye doctor, they do a checkup, right? They do different tests on your eyes to see if they've changed. Can you see colors, your depth of perception, all sorts of things, right? So they have the knowledge that we don't necessarily have on our eyes getting worse, better, staying the same, what have you. So there was one time that I went to this doctor. I say one time because I only went to him one time before I switched. What I'm about to say, I went to Express. It was hard. I never went again, and I hope that no one else has had the same experience as me, but I want to use it as like a learning experience for other people. This is not normal. So I went to this doctor. I think we'd switched insurances, and so I had to go to this one doctor. I had a checkup, and they do, they'll either do the eye drops to dilate your eyes, or they'll do the puff of air. And I don't know what all of those things test, but they'll do pictures of your retinas, which they do to me almost every time, because again, my retinas are scarred, and even though it's not going to scar them more, they like to do that checkup to see, are my eyes, like, are they changing at all? So they'll also do this color test where they have these little, I don't even know what they are. They're like little color blocks or something, and they're different colors, and you're supposed to order them in, like, they're supposed to color coordinate them from lightest to darkest in each shade. It's actually really fun. I enjoy that one. I have gotten almost 100% each time. So anyways, that's one. They also do those things where they put the glasses on you and you're supposed to read the numbers and the letters in front of you from biggest to smallest until you can't anymore. So anyway, after those tests, and again, there's the biggest number or letter, and you're supposed to read them off until you can't anymore. They will change the prescription in those glasses things. Is this better, worse, the same, what have you. So after all of those tests, he literally said, "Oh, you poor thing. You probably can't even see that much." Yes. He literally was talking about how I probably can't even see that much. And he literally called me that you poor thing. To me and my dad who was there, we were so appalled that this doctor would make judgments. A judgment on me based off of my visual acuity. He didn't know that I play ping pong with my family on the weekends. He didn't know that I take photographs in my spare time of vintage clothing and nature, you know, pictures of flowers after it rains. He didn't know all of that. He didn't know that one day I would become a mom and take care of me, my daughter, and have a loving husband who accepts me, who doesn't even care. It's no difference to him whether I have 20/20 vision or 2400 or 2200. Because no one should judge me based off of a diagnosis, period. Not even a medical doctor. So you better believe that was the last time we went to him. And I was just so disrespected. And apparently that's not common to use those terms or say those specific things. But for doctors to try to make worse of your situation or judge you based off of what they see on paper. Because here's the thing, even a doctor, they may be able to see my acuity. They may be able to have an idea of certain limitations, like, okay, she probably can't see a ball that's on the football field 100 yards away. But that doesn't mean I can't find a way to play. That doesn't make me pathetic. And that's what it came across as. To me, I was born this way, so I focus so much on the things I can see. Because why would I focus on the negatives? This is my life. But I don't say, oh, I can't do that. I have to sit in my room all day because I can't. No, I don't live like that. You know, I take what I can see and I focus on that. I read larger print books because who's to say I can't read because I might as well just not. I'm pathetic. No, we are not I can't even think right now. I'm sorry. We are not our like quote limitations that doctors see on paper. We're just not. We're more than that. God tells me I am more than that. You know, I believe that I was born this way for a reason, and that is to help other people. Yes, there may be different disabilities. Someone may see less than I do or more than I do, but I still have a story to tell. I still have experiences. And to me, you know, I wouldn't change the fact that I don't see as well as others because it's given me more empathy towards other people. And I feel like I want to help other people know that you don't have to be treated this way. You are more than that. And so that was the last time I went to the doctor. And now I actually see a low vision specialist. I started going to her when I was 18 years old. I'm 25 now, and I will never go to a different doctor. If she ever stops practicing, I will pay you in your home. If you are watching this video. No, but really, going to a doctor who has a different perspective and encourages me has changed the way I see doctors. Even medical doctors or dentists, I fear going to just because of the way they look at me. The way they ask certain questions, and I don't need to let that affect me, but I would be lying if I didn't say that. Going to the doctor knowing I'm going to fail certain tests, knowing I'm not going to be able to see past that halfway down that first page of those giant letters is going to make me see my own limitations, and I don't like to focus on that. But going to this doctor makes me smile. She really does. She comes in and we look at my scarred retinas and she was like, oh, it's beautiful, no changes, it's wonderful, yep, great job. She's so positive, and that helps me to be so positive. And even though I had a better outlook than that doctor, it still infuriates me, and I hope that no one sees another doctor like that. If you see someone like that, that's not okay. Doctors are supposed to be medical. They're not supposed to they can give their opinions, but they need to be objective in giving the stats, giving the facts. You know, okay, Emily, your depth perception is low, but your peripheral vision is great because you have nystagmus. You can see all those things that are around you. They're going like this. Oh, You got 100% on that color contrast test. Great job. Not, oh, you can't see that much. No, that's not okay. And if you see someone like that, you need to switch, because that's not helping you in your situation. And you know what? I switch and I will never look back. And that's my story time for today. And yeah, again, God made me this way for a reason. And if you're going through something, maybe there's a bigger reason that you're not seeing. And you know, I hope that you do one day. And if you've had bad experiences, comment down below. Tell them. Let's encourage each other. You know, it'll all be okay. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it, and don't forget to subscribe so that you are notified whenever I upload. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.